Ladies and gentlemen, Real Madrid is going to be facing against Rayo Vallecano. In our last 8 games, we have won 3, drawn 3, and lost 2. So, in our last 3 games against them, they've all been draws. In our game this season was a 3-3 draw as well. Massive game where we're 3-0 ahead and then drop all the goals, especially towards the end of the second half, very early on in the season. So, looking at that alone, it's clear to see how Real Madrid struggled a little bit, or are struggling a little bit against Real Vallecano. But of course, our losses only amount to 2. However, Real Madrid are not just facing a little bit of a problem in that aspect. Real Madrid are also sitting at third place with 2 points behind Atletico Madrid and 3 points behind Barcelona. Atletico Madrid are going to be playing at like the game before us, so we'll see what their score is. Hopefully they'll lose some points, maybe get a draw, maybe get a loss. That would be very ideal to really put us back into second place and make it even more tense in the La Liga run. Otherwise, Rayo Vallecano is sitting at 36 points in 7th place. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens because obviously they don't really have a chance to catch up to the title race, but they could still try and make it into a higher rank in the table. Of course, Real Madrid are not going to be with Ceballos. We're not going to probably have Fede Valverde either, because Fede Valverde has been facing a lot of problems, He's been trying to pull himself through so many problems in terms of injuries and discomfort, and he's been taking painkillers since the Manchester City game. So it's clear that Real Madrid's main guy, Fede Valverde, who's literally been doing so much for us. He's been covering so much for us, for Lucas Vazquez and everywhere else, is going to be going through a hard time. And the one worry that I have in this game and the coming games towards the end of the season, including the Club World Cup, is that he's going to overexhaust himself. He's going to injure himself in a worse manner, and it might make him a much longer recovery time, which is why I really hope that Ancelotti does not play Fede Valverde, at least rest him against Rayo Vallecano. At least he'll be a little bit more fresh when coming against Atletico Madrid. We have Lucas Vazquez. Hopefully he'll be playing on the right back position, and it's pretty simple. Don't play Fede Valverde. If we play Fede Valverde, we're most likely going to start losing him towards the end of the season. And the reason why is because if we keep saying, okay, he just needs to get on that final stretch, one more minute, one more game, 2 more games, 3 more, it's just going to amount to so much more problems for us in the long run. Of course, maybe in the short run, Fede Valverde can handle, but not realistically for a very long time. Otherwise, coming from the game against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, if you haven't already, check out the post-match analysis. Real Madrid have done very well. Of course, we were dominating that game, struggled, and then re-dominated again towards the end. But this is all we need to do right now. Just do that, but more consistent throughout the whole 90 minutes. Get the 3 points and job well done. We're gonna have Jude Bellingham back. He no longer is suspended in Liga. He's done his suspension of 2 games, and now he will be back, not only in La Liga but in the Champions League as well. So very good news. Jude Bellingham has had quite a lot of time to rest. He's had 2 games back to back, basically a few games over the course of the weeks to rest. So it'll be nice to see him come back. Since Ceballos is not playing until maybe mid-April, and Fede Valverde is also facing problems. So hopefully the lineup should look something like this: Thibaut Courtois, Fran Garcia, Rudiger. I'm pretty sure Asensio will be playing, but I might doubt it because he played the full 90 minutes in the Champions League. So maybe Alba will start this one. We'll wait and see, because Alba hasn't hit his 100% old ways at all. That made no sense, but you get what I mean. He hasn't been himself. And hopefully Lucas Vazquez on the right back position with Camavinga, Tchouaméni probably as well, and hopefully, Jude Bellingham. and hopefully maybe Fede Valverde if he's okay. If not, I prefer him to be rested, like many of you guys out there. And of course, our front three mega stars, Vini, Mbappe, Rodrigo. And I don't know if Ancelotti will be playing. Maybe he'll play Brahim Diaz more central, give like, I don't know, Tchouaméni a break or something. I doubt that, but it's another possibility. Brahim Diaz did a fantastic job. He was, if I'm not mistaken, man of the match against Atletico Madrid in the round of 16 of the Champions League. And his goal was absolutely spectacular. His dribbling, just a perfect game. And that's the game we want to see. Rayo Vallecano don't really have much. They have a lot of injuries. They have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 injuries and a suspension. Some of them are doubts. Some of them are long term. So we'll just have to hope for the best and take advantage of what we can. In our last 5 games, we have gotten 4 wins, 1 loss against Real Betis, and Real Vallecano have lost 2 games, 1 draw, and 2 wins. So it's a bit of a mix for them, whereas we're just trying to stay a little bit more consistent. Hopefully we'll get the win. Hopefully we'll get the dub. Honestly, it's going to be a very important game because it all comes down to points at the moment. Try and catch up. And honestly, all we need to hope for is Atletico Madrid dropping some points tomorrow. The first focus is Atletico Madrid, and then we could go to the focus of Barcelona, hoping for them to drop some points as well. But we'll get an idea of how things could be continuing by the end of this weekend after Barcelona's game on Sunday. So my score prediction for the game is based on everything and our abilities and our plays and our scorers and all of that stuff all accumulated together. My score prediction for the game would be around I did guess the Atletico Madrid Real Madrid one correctly, by the way, if you guys didn't notice. I guessed 2-1 and the game actually ended in 2-1. So let's I'm gonna go with a 2-0 win for Real Madrid. 2-0. 2-0 for Real Madrid. That's my guess. That's my prediction. Hopefully we do get it. At the end of the day, all that's important is the 3 points. So let me know what you guys think about the game. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Make sure to also check out my Discord server. Join it. Follow me on Instagram. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. And let me know what you guys think down below about the game. And also, before I forget, make sure to also turn on notifications so that when I go live to watch the game, you guys can also hop on and watch it with me. And if you're on Discord, we can hop on a voice chat and talk about it together. Alright, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye bye.